2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage just one game here in Portland. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, partner.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Clark.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Allen, and it's Brand in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's LeBron, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Allen. Allen's got 5 points so far.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Dellavedova. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by McCollum. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Allen outside. Back to Irving. Batum against James. From the line. Here's Love. Here's Brand. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Now here's McCollum, defended by Allen. McCollum kicks to Dellavedova. To the paint. McCollum, no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Good on the shot.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Dellavedova. On the wing, Batum. Came in a screen.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Now here's Batum. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit, and you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line. Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Allen against Batum. And again, it's Cleveland.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Here's Dellavedova. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Batum. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. Drilled from 11 feet out. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Now here's Allen. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. And again, it's Cleveland.
He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Here's Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Aldridge trying to break free. And McCollum the bucket on the assist from Dellavedova.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Batum brings the double team. And LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Kanan. Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Al Farouk Aminu He's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova, and Krebs subbed in for McCollum. Now here's Waiters. No good. Great D that time from Batum. Here's the break. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. And Aminu kicks to Leonard. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Here's Batum. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Allen. And again, it's Cleveland.
He's got the firepower, feeling the rhythm here, going 5 for 5 so far.
Yeah, everything seems to be working. He's in a nice groove.
Batum with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. Batum dishes to Aminu. Back to Batum. Now Aminu. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Robinson, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Passes it to Waiters. Back to Allen. And Verejao kicks to Allen. And Waiters has it in the corner. All sorts of time. Misses off the right iron.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
On the court for Cleveland, Allen in at shooting guard. Carlos Boozer out there with Thompson. Then there's Dion Waiters, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Now here's Allen. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Harris outside. Back to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Allen's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Cavs. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, Kev. Well, Q in their last time out against the Warriors got the job done. He finished with 39 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
LaMarcus Aldridge has checked in for Portland. Cleveland also making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. LeBron comes in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Waiters. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He dishes it to McCollum. Allen with the rebound. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
So it's Portland now, after LeBron James's miss. Aldridge's screen. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's McCollum. Portland no good that time either.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently. You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Yeah, they really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game, guys. And in terms of their offense, Nothing seemed to go right.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points his last outing. Portland no good that time either. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Allen, that's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Chris Kaman has checked in for Robinson. A switch here also for Cleveland. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. 5th on the list, Kyrie Irving.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the three ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
Here's Allen, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Brand with him, and Kaman picks him up defensively. And that one's good. And that's 21 points for Allen.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Here's McCollum, and it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
You know what? Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Allen kicks to Brand, and he banks in the layup. Brand's got his second basket of the game.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's James. It's a pick by Love. Brand right side. Back to Allen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. James. Portland grabs the miss. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Yeah, a lot of fans focused on that matchup for Detroit.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. A different look now for Portland.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Batum comes in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cleveland ahead.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. First of all,
We're just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Allen. He's got 21 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. C.J. McCollum out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Kaman in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For Portland, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Now, here is Irving. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Kaman.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Trailblazers trail by 20. Here's Dellavedova. Over to the left wing. Here's Aldridge. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.